5-Minute Friday.
Good morning, good afternoon, hip hip hooray tribe. It's Anthony Hayes, 5-Minute Fridays. Welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about the power of 5. Considering this is 5-Minute Fridays, the number 5 is pretty significant, and it can be for you as well. Before we get into the content of this episode, I'm a little behind on these iTunes reviews, so I'm going to go ahead and just bang 5 out real quick. Let's get caught up. This one comes in from Annette B. Title, Anthony Rocks. I love the flow of this show and the great rapport that Anthony has with his guest. His voice is soothing and encouraging. I'm looking forward to listening to more episodes. Thanks so much, Annette. Next one's from Steel Empire. David Steele. Love this guy. Onward and upward. Anthony is as real as it gets, a genuine good spirit. It's funny hearing his excitement as he interviews movers and shakers of today. Next iTunes review comes from Helix2301, titled Great Show. Like the show, good luck with the book. Thanks so much. This one comes from Arcana1985, entitled Passion. Full of passion and inspiring. And the last iTunes review for today to round out the top 5. At the No Sitting on the Sideline Dads podcast, great show. Anthony does a great show. You can hear the fun him and his guests are having during the interviews. Keep the great work. I really enjoy the show. Thanks so much for those iTunes reviews, guys. Those are really important, and it really helps for other potential listeners to kind of get a feel and a vibe and build a rapport with me before they even tune into the show. So I really appreciate those. 5 is so significant because if you change your perspective or mindset on just how powerful the number 5 could be, it could propel you into many different things. For instance, if you're in business, in networking, you could be 5 people away from your potential big fish. For instance, in my case, 5 could be the number of the 5 most recent awesome guests you had in your podcast. In no particular order, mind you. Marie Lanza, The Spaniard, Ali McAdam, John Powell, Jeff Pierce, and although that's already 5, I gotta include my man Adrian Aguilar. These interviews were just stellar, and I'm so excited for the ones that lie in the future. For instance, this show I put out once a week, yet only 5 minutes I try to jam-pack it as full of wisdom, knowledge, and inspiration as I possibly can. Wherever you are right now, listen to this podcast, you could potentially be standing 5 feet away from your future spouse. But if you don't take a second to understand the significance of 5, or how significant it could be, you could miss that opportunity. 5 hours, 5 days, 5 minutes, 5 years. No matter what it is you're looking for, no matter how long you've been waiting, hang on just a little longer, because your power of 5 will come. This has been 5-Minute Fridays, me, myself, and I radio. Anthony Hayes, thanks so much for tuning in. I got the second installment of Jeff Pierce's interview coming up at the end of the week, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be awesome. And I'm really excited to announce the arrival of my book, The Science of Being, Surviving Depression. If you want to head over to memyselfandiradio.com/support or Amazon or wherever the links are, just follow them. You'll find it. The reviews have been stellar, and I really hope you guys pick up a copy and enjoy that journey with me. That's kind of where this whole thing started anyway. Well, that's it for me on this 5-Minute Friday. I hope you enjoyed the show and the power of 5 and what it could potentially mean to you. And as always, at the end of every show, I'd like to urge you, no matter what the rest of your day brings, control the controllable. As for the rest, keep on flowing and just be. This has been me, myself, and I. Thanks for tuning in.
Tell me what to do. I need myself tonight.